All right, I'm ready to do the introduction. Good evening. Okay, this is a code enforcement hearing for the City of North Miami. Today is December 2nd, 2015. My name is Beatrice Kezo, and I will serve as Special Magistrate for the City of North Miami. The purpose of this hearing is to determine if a code violation exists at your property as observed and cited by a code enforcement officer of the city. If the city is not able to prove its case, then I will dismiss the case and you may leave. These proceedings are being recorded, therefore all persons who are speaking should do so one at a time to ensure that all testimony is clearly audible on the recording device. If English is not your primary language, then please inform me when I call your case. We have a translator who will assist you during the proceedings. When your case is called, the property owner, agent for the property owner, and any witness that you may have should come forward to the podium on the left side of the room. When asked, please speak directly into the microphone and say aloud your name, your business or mailing address, and your relationship to the property. If you are not the property owner or an attorney representing the property owner, then you must present a notarized power of attorney affidavit in order for your testimony to be taken on behalf of the property owner. For new cases, you will be asked for the record if you are aware of and understand the violation that is being heard today. And do you understand what is required to resolve the violation? Please answer accordingly. The city will present its case first, and then the property owner and or violator will be given an opportunity to testify on their own behalf, to bring forward witnesses to testify, to present evidence and photographs, and to cross-examine the city's witnesses. Following the case presentation, I will issue a finding of fact on the case. If I find that a violation of city code exists or existed at your property, then depending on the case type, I will set an abatement date for the violation to be resolved. Or, for repeat violations, I will impose a daily fine amount. For new, non-repeat cases, my order will include an abatement date by which you must resolve the violation, and a daily fine amount that I may impose at a future hearing date should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date. If I find sufficient cause to postpone enforcement action at this time, I will table the case proceeding to another hearing date in the future. If you do not agree with my finding of fact and or ruling, then the property owner may appeal the administrative order on the case to the circuit court. An appeal must be filed within 30 days of the date of the execution of the administrative order to be appealed. In accordance with Florida statutes, if a person decides to appeal any decision made by the special magistrate with respect to any matter considered at these proceedings, then the person will need a verbatim record of the proceeding. This record includes the testimony and evidence upon which the appeal is to be based. The cost of obtaining the verbatim record shall be the sole responsibility of the appellant, and it is recommended that persons who plan to appeal their case should provide their own court reporter at this proceedings. Pursuant to city codes, if the City of North Miami prevails in prosecuting a case before a special magistrate, the city shall be entitled to recover all costs incurred in prosecuting the case. The current cost assessment amount is $100 per case. Once the city records an order that imposes a fine and authorizes a lien against the property, then the city will charge additional administrative fees to record and release the lien. Now, if you're present today and you will be given testimony on a case, please rise and raise your right hand so the officer can administer the oath.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes, so please say it. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony that you're about to interpret will be accurate to the best of your ability?
You can have him rise for the pledge.
All rise. Face the flag.
Madam Clerk, please announce for the record if there are any additions, corrections, and/or deletions to the hearing agenda, please.
Item number 1, case number CEODS 2015-00119 is complied. Item number 3, CEXP 2015-00330 is postponed a month. Item number 4, CEIVY 2015-00140 is complied. Item number 5, CEPFY 2015-00230 is postponed a month. Item number 6, CEXP 2015-00318 is postponed a month. Item number 10, CEPPK 2015-00012 is complied. Item number 11, CEJNK 2015-00157 is complied. Item number 13, CEXP 2015-00260 is complied. Item number 14, CEWRA 2015-00182 is complied. Item number 15, CEIVY 2015-00110 is complied. Item number 17, CEPFY 2015-00276 is postponed a month. Item number 18, CEPFY 2015-00306 is complied. Item number 19, CEPFY 2015-00313 is complied. Item number 20, CESOD 2015-0003 is postponed a month. Item number 21, CEJNK 2015-00152 is complied. Item number 23, CEXP 2015-00291 is complied. Item number 24, CEBMP 2015-0012 is postponed a month. Item number 25, CEIVY 2015-00133 is complied. Item number 26, CEPFY 2015-00202 Eileen Maxfield is postponed a month. Item number 24, CELSC 2015-00021 is complied. Item number 30, CEBAP 2015-0001 is postponed a month. Item number 32, CEIVY 2015-00098 is complied. Item number 33, CESEA 2015-0006 George Dotzler is postponed a month. Item number 34, CEJNK 2015-00168 is complied. Item number 35, CESOD 2015-0004 is complied. Item number 36, CEPFY 2015-00302 is complied. Item number 38, CEXP 2015-00331 is postponed a month. Item number 39, CEPFY 2015-00288 is complied. Item number 42, CEXP 2015-00327 is complied. Item number 44, CEPFY 2015-00157 is postponed a month. Item number 45, CELSC 2015-00024 is complied. Item number 46, CEXP 2014-00253 is complied. Item number 49, CEDSP 2015-00026 is postponed a month. Item number 50, CENUS 2015-00058 is postponed a month. Item number 51, CEPFY 2015-00286 is complied. Item number 54, CEPKS 2015-00013 is complied. Item number 55, CEIVY 2015-00160 is postponed a month. Item number 56, CEPFY 2015-00311 is complied. Item number 57, CEODS 2015-00117 is complied. Item number 58, CEJNK 2015-00160 is complied. Item number 62, CEPFY 2015-00292 is complied. Item number 63, CEFAW 2015-00139 is complied. Item number 64, CEODS 2015-00116 is complied. Item number 69, CEXP 2015-00328 is complied. Item number 70, CEXP 2015-00297 is complied. Item number 71, CEDSP 2015-00017 is off calendar. Item number 72, CENUS 2015-00037 is off calendar. Item number 76, CEJNK 2015-00153 is complied. Item number 79, CEXP 2015-00306 is postponed a month. Item number 80, CEXP 2015-00330 is postponed a month. Item number 82, CEPFY 2015-0000296 is postponed a month. Item Item number 84, CERCV 2015-00078 is complied. Item number 85, CEBMP 2015-00103 is postponed a month. Item number 86, CXP 2015-00329 is complied. Item number 90, CEODS 2015-00112 is complied. And item number 93, CEGNK 2015-00145 is complied. And that completes all the deletions on the agenda.
All right. I understand one of our officers not present. Do you want to make an announcement so that folks are not waiting here for the case to be called? And
Eileen Maxfield, your case has been postponed. You can go home.
that's great. I'm happy for you. That's it. All right. Have a good, happy holidays. We want to see you for the next year. Okay. Yes. All right. Hopefully it'll work out before then. Okay.
That was the only item on our agenda.
That's it? Okay. All right, let's proceed. Call the first case.
First case is Sandra Thorency, Officer Wayne Clark, case number CEMHS 2015-0009, item number 81.
All right. Good evening, ma'am. Please state your full name for the record. All right.
Who's gonna sign it in? Wayne Clark, City of North Miami Code Compliance. This is a case in reference to minimum housing standards. We have a leaking roof at the property. To date, it's not in good repair. I've talked to the young lady here on several occasions and visited the property, told her what she needs to do, made recommendations. She said that I'll let her tell you from there. To date, it's still in the same condition. I'd like to submit the photo for the record. First showing the defendant, in reference to the roof conditions and some other little minor things like the doorknob and inside where the roof was leaking at her property.
Yes, it is.
Roof. That's the door, it's an entrance door, just a knob, you change it on the letter. And this is the inside.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
That's a stretch for both of us, yeah.
guess I can't hide.
Okay. What's wrong with the
She's
roof?
renting the property. You'll see the tarp or plastic on the roof.
Oh, the black, that's a
That means,
tarp?
yeah,
Okay.
it's in
Got it.
disrepair.
I thought it was the owl.
Oh, I didn't even pay the owl no attention on the pictures. Boy.
That's my protector.
That's it.
Okay, I was waiting on the insurance and the money finally did come in and I just got the permit yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just waiting on the guy to come in and start the work. So he told me that he's gonna try to get the permit as soon as he has a chance. And he said right now, he's looking at probably late December or mid-December where he could start, so.
Okay. And you are the owner? Or did you say she
Yes.
was renting? Okay.
She's the owner of the property, so it's, she has to represent the property.
All right. And that's for the roof and to replace the damaged sheetrocks too, right?
Yes,
Okay. And they're telling you mid-December? Okay.
We just changed the one of the locks on the door. By law, you're supposed to have like a thumb turn lock on there,
okay,
and you can have a deadbolt. But by law, minimum housing standards, you have to have a turn lock
okay.
on an exit and entrance door, a main exit and entrance door. Excuse me.
All right.
That's it.
So you need some time? How long do you need?
Yes. Well, he did tell me maybe mid-December, late December, I'm not sure. So I'm waiting for him to come by. I was waiting for a permit. He didn't get it yet, so.
It's gonna be a while.
The permit is approved though, so everything's just waiting on him.
Okay. Or when you say him, you mean your contractor?
The contractor, correct.
Okay. Do you oppose to giving her 60 days, Mr. Clark?
Not at all. Your call.
All right. Okay, so come back 60 days and give
Okay.
us an update.
Okay,
So I will adjudicate and give her 60 days. And we'll deal with the,
Hopefully,
With
it'll be
the
taken
fees,
care
yeah.
of.
yeah.
right. you will.
All right, ma'am, thank you.
I have a question. Is there any way I could get the court fee waived? Or
Um,
I didn't say that.
I haven't even contemplated the fine, so I'm giving you more time. I have given you 60 days.
Okay.
So let's just do that. But I'm not gonna waive the fees right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay?
You want to say?
Okay. Is so. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
The next case is Judith Torres, Officer Ernst Baptiste, case number CEPFY 2015-00310, item number 48.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Ma'am, please state your full name for the record.
Judith Torres Muniz.
All right.
I got a citation or a fine for parking in front of my yard.
Yes, let's allow the officer to come forward. And the officer will get to testify first, and then I'll give you an opportunity to respond.
Listo?
CEPFY 2015-00310.
Address.
The address, 12995 Northeast 4th Avenue.
Of course. Ernst Baptiste, City of Miami, code compliance officer. I cited her for a car park on the front lawn, and I went and I spoke to her. I think Commander Blanchard. um, talked to her, and she was supposed to pass some flyers letting the resident know that they cannot park on the front line, and I closed the case. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's closed?
it's closed.
All right, Ms. Nunes, thank you. All right, good night, ma'am.
The next case is Antia Gill, Officer Wayne Clark, case number CEZPU 2015-00036, item number 8.
Thank you. Good evening. Do you speak English, sir?
No, Hispanic.
Okay.
Hola. Hola. Yo ando representando a Antía Gil, que ella murió. Yo soy el representante legal.
¿Cómo se llama ella?
Antía Gil.
I am the legal representative of Antia Gill. She died already.
Okay, do you have paperwork?
¿Tiene algún papel que muestre eso?
Sí.
Yes.
Wayne Clark, City of North Miami Code Compliance. This case is reference to a zone prohibited use, whereas a portion of the house is being used as an efficiency. They do have proper notice. The property was posted on November 24th, 2015 at 10:45 a.m. I do have a certified green card return with the name Jose Jimenez as the signed and receiver of the notice to appear.
Entonces le dio una notificación
This is
que usted
kind of like, I don't know, this is not a normal case.
Este no es un caso normal, dice.
Due to the fact that he's in, I think, probate legalities, and I don't know what's going on with that.
He
And
has
then-
been appointed personal representative of the estate.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Representante
But at the
personal.
same time, the problem is with the property is that he's kind of caught in the middle because the tenant that's in the efficiency part, he's asked to leave on several occasions.
Bueno, usted
He
fue un
can't,
inquilino
from what he's telling me, he can't
No, ya sé.
file the eviction process. At that time, he told me he couldn't file the eviction process because
no
he didn't
puede
have
hacer el
rights to the
proceso
property.
de
He was
desalojo,
working on it.
dice.
And to date, I don't know if they are still there.
No sé
2
si
weeks
aquí
ago,
están
a
todavía
young
por
lady at the
aquí.
property said that the tenant was still there. He said that he couldn't get in. I mean, he couldn't do nothing about it because they got locks and chains on the bar door on the side of the house where the main entrance is to that. I haven't seen anyone there in probably 2 months on that side of the house, minus him, and I believe it's his daughter. And another family member stays in the main house. I will submit the photo for the record, first showing the defendant of that section of the house. Has arrows showing that section that's being rented out illegally. Actually, is this the house?
¿Esta es la casa?
Sí.
Is this
Yes.
Is this the section?
Yeah.
¿Esta es la
where the-
sección?
where the efficiency?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
So he's kind of caught in a catch-22, I
En
think,
realidad, él está como
till he finalizes all of the
porque
aspects of ownership of the property, and he says he's really having a hard time convincing this lady to leave. And we have been out to that property several times for
hemos ido a la propiedad varias
different
veces,
different situations dealing with that tenant.
ver la situación.
And we tried to explain to her
Hemos tratado de
the
explicar
severity of the
la
situation, that it's
situación.
not zoned for that, and this and the other, and she was irate every time we tried to talk to her, so
Cada vez que queríamos hablar con ella,
I disconnected myself with dealing with her face to face and let him deal with her. So if she's there or not, you have to ask him.
no sé si ella está
But I
ahí
haven't
o
seen
no.
her. No activity on that side of the house.
Dejaron llamado.
Mr. Jimenez?
Sí.
Señor Jiménez,
Okay. What is the situation now with the tenant?
¿Y cuál es la situación ahora con los inquilinos?
La situación de los inquilinos es que ya se fueron ellos,
The tenants have left already,
pero me dejaron cadena y enllavado el apartamento, el edificio.
but they left the efficiency with chains and also locked.
Entonces yo no puedo arreglar ahí y yo no puedo romper porque ellos me llaman a la policía siempre.
And I cannot break that because they call the police on me always.
Cada 2 semanas llega un ratito y se va.
Every 2 weeks comes for a short moment and then the person leaves.
Porque ella lo que quiere es que en la puerta se le ponga un papel de desalojo para pedir una ayuda del housing.
She wants some kind of paper to be placed on the door so she can get some kind of help from housing.
Who are we referring to? Who's she?
¿Y quién es ella?
Se llama María Ortiz y el hijo se llama Marcel Leiva.
Her name is Maria Ortiz and the son is
Leiva.
Marcel Leiva.
Oh, he's referring to the tenants.
To the tenants,
Right.
yes.
Okay. I'm trying to understand what he's saying. Is he saying that they're still there or they're not there?
Bueno, ¿ellos están ahí o no están ahí?
Ellos se fueron, ellos dejaron tienen como 2 años de no pagarme renta.
They left. They have not paid me rent for the last
Ya
2
se
years.
fueron.
They left already.
So I'm trying to understand what he means when he said he cannot enter the property. Did he say that?
As I said,
Y
she
yo no
put
entiendo entonces cómo es
big
que no puede entrar
big
a la
chains
propiedad.
and locks on the door.
Resulta que hay
So even if he wanted to go inside to even inspect to see if they were still living there, if any furniture in there, if anything is or is vacant and empty, he can't do nothing because
no se puede hacer
obviously
nada,
she's coming and going when she wants to. She's
porque
playing a game with
aparentemente
him,
esta persona lo que está
and she
haciendo bien es que se va.
refuses to leave the premises. Period. You know, when she's actually trespassing, but
Trespassing.
I don't know. My thing is, I
Mr.
believe
Jimenez, we cannot give you any legal advice. You probably need to retain counsel. You probably need to get an attorney so that they can tell you what your rights are. Now, you have already been appointed.
No le podemos,
Since
dar
May,
ningún consejo
You
legal, lo que
are
usted tiene que
appointed
hacer es
personal
abogado.
representative of the state
A usted
of
le
the
han-
deceased. So
I-
you probably need to consult with an attorney so that they can tell you what your rights are.
I do have
um,
already an attorney, he says.
You do? Okay. So, talk to your lawyer so that you know what can be done. I'm gonna pass the case and give you 30 days to get, to get the process started.
Le estoy dando 30
Um,
días para que el proceso lo comience ya.
I
Ok.
do understand you have inherited this problem, so I'm gonna give you
Entiendo
some
que
time
este
to try to
problema a usted
work
le ha
things
caído,
out.
Entonces estamos
Okay.
tratando de arreglarlo.
All right, I'm returning the
Entonces,
letter,
le
the
estoy
judge's
dando
order,
Su carta aquella.
and I'm passing the case, for 30 days.
Y estoy posponiendo el caso por 30 días. Okay.
All right, thank you, sir.
The next case is item number 88, Viola Tidelis, case
Um,
number
Mr. Clark.
CESOV 2015-00035, Officer Wayne Clark. Item
sorry.
number 88.
88. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
You don't look like Viola, so what is your name?
Well, this is my wife. I come represent for her. She go to work, I represent for her.
No problem. What is your name?
My name is Charles John.
All right, Mr. Charles.
Wayne Clark City, North Miami Code Compliance. This case is in reference to an oversized vehicle that's been parked on the property. As you see, we did get proper notice. November 22nd, 2015, 3:30 p.m. with the signed return card without a date on it, but it is a signature. To date, the vehicle is still there. I went by today, I believe it was past this afternoon, and I did get a call from the truck owner I guess it's someone that they know that housed it there for a little while or whatever, and he said that he was going to have the vehicle moved and that he made several attempts to move the vehicle off the property via tow truck. Obviously, it's not running, but his wife wouldn't allow them to enter the property to pull it off because she didn't want them damaging something, a water line, she said. So I'd like to submit the photo for the record showing him first. Identify the property and the oversized vehicle on the property, which is a panel truck, like a UPS style panel truck. That's your house?
Yeah.
That's the truck parked in the yard?
Yes, it is.
His daughter did say she was going to attend and take care of this, but I guess she's a no-show.
All right, Mr. Charles?
Yeah.
Okay, sir, what's going on with this truck that's parked on
Well,
your property?
The truck is broke down, so I was just coming out and to ask a little time to move it out.
Okay,
Let's see when I started.
and, when do you believe you're gonna be able to get the truck off the
Well,
property?
Well, just give me a couple, 2 weeks, and that's it.
Because this matter has been ongoing since last month.
Well, Your Honor,
Yes, I-
correction if I may, the letter was sent to the property, the violation was opened on October 14th, 2015.
Okay,
So
2
here
months.
we are, yeah, almost in 2 months in.
Almost 2 months. We need to get it off the property, sir. I'm gonna give you till next month. If it's not off the property, then you're gonna start incurring fines.
Yeah, that's gonna be okay to me.
I'm sorry?
That'd be okay to me.
All right, sir. Make sure it's done, all right?
Yes, I
I
will.
find the violation does exist. I find in favor of the city. I will adjudicate guilty and, give an abatement date. What's the next date? January 5th, 2016. By January 5th, sir, it should be off the property. If not, you're gonna start accumulating $100 per day. Fine.
And thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you.
The next case is item number 92, Yvette Maxime. Officer Ernst Baptiste on behalf of Eden and Christie, case number CEXP 2015-00324, item number 92.
Good evening, ma'am. Hello? Ma'am? Do you speak English?
Creole.
Creole, all right. Please state your full name for the record.
Yvette Maxime.
All right.
Ernst Baptiste, City of North Miami Code Enforcement Officer. I was taking over the case for Vigilant Christie, and this afternoon I went by the property. It was the violation of the exterior of the main property, and it's painted, so violation is corrected. Case is closed.
Wonderful. Good news for you, Miss Maxine. Your case is closed. Okay?
Okay.
All right, ma'am. Good night. Pas de quoi. Bye-bye.
The next case is item number 87, Victor Peralta with and wife Rosa. Officer Monica Frederick, case number CEPFY 2015-00283, item number 87.
Good evening.
Buenas noches. Good evening.
What is your name, ma'am?
¿Cuál es su nombre, señor? Rosa Peralta.
Rosa Peralta. Got it.
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Monica Frederick. This was a case that was previously brought before you for a vehicle parked on the front lawn. The resident has a driveway that they're able to park 2 vehicles on, but she decides to use the walkway to her front door to park another car, which is halfway on the paved area of the walkway and halfway on her front lawn. I have new pictures from the last set of pictures that still shows that the vehicle is still parked in that same walkway.
Okay.
This is my parking lot. This is my parking spot.
It's the walkway.
Ella dice que eso no es el parqueo, esa es la entrada de la casa.
Ms. Peralta?
Señora Peralta. Yes.
Okay. Do you understand the violation?
¿Usted entiende la violación?
Yo siempre pensé desde que compré esa casa que ese era un parqueo, no sabía que ese era la entrada de la casa.
Since I bought the house, I always thought that that was a parking spot. I didn't know that was the walkway to the house.
Y tengo 21 años con esa casa.
And I've been in the house for 21 years.
21 years?
21 años.
You've been parking in that space for 21 years?
¿Ha estado parqueando en ese lugar por 21 años? En palabras, diga, ¿sí o no?
Sí, sí.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I find that this poor lady had no idea that she was
Nunca.
Yo
parking
pienso-
in the wrong
yo
space.
pienso que no tenía
Ma'am,
idea.
move the car.
Señora,
Your real parking space is right here.
el parqueo
Right
de,
ne-
de verdad
I
que
don't
está
think
ahí
she
es
can
donde
see
estamos hablando, en la
The
parte de
photograph.
atrás.
Can somebody show her in a photograph where
Ella
she
va a
needs to
buscar
park
el
the
lugar
car?
donde se tiene que parquear. This is the first time I'm learning this in 21 years.
I figured that.
Sí, yo entiendo eso.
Yo quiero que ella vea un video que yo traje
I would like you to see a video that I brought,
de cómo se llena de agua todo ese frente de
that
la casa.
all that area gets flooded
Y no han hecho drenaje.
and there's no drainage.
Okay.
¿Cómo voy a hacer parqueo si eso se llena de agua? Yo traje el video para que ella si lo quiere ver.
So how am I going to park if that gets filled with
Cuando
water?
llueve.
And that's why I brought a video.
Okay, you have a video that you need to
Yes.
show?
¿Tiene un video? Yes.
Okay.
¿Hasta punto ese drenaje?
Okay. I see.
Lo veo, dice ella.
Unfortunately, this happens everywhere in Miami.
Desafortunadamente,
Um,
eso pasa en todo lugar.
So in the meanwhile, just move the car over, okay?
Usted tiene que mover
Um,
el carro al otro lugar. ¿Está
I'm
bien?
going to reset the case 30 days, and if it's done,
Bueno, voy a
Officer
esperar 30 días.
Frederick
Espero que en esos 30 días usted lo haga así.
is going to drive by your
Y-
place
y-
occasionally to make sure that you're not still parking in that space.
Y la oficial va a
Okay.
pasar periódicamente para asegurarse
And
de
if you
que
are in
usted no está
compliance,
parqueando en
she
ese
will take it
lugar.
off calendar and
Si
close your
usted
case.
está respetando aquello, entonces ella lo va a sacar del calendario.
And you
y
won't
va a
have to come
cerrar su
back.
caso y no va a tener que regresar.
You won't have to
¿Está
come back next month, okay?
Ella me dice que yo estoy parqueando encima de la hierba. Me dijo también la violación. ¿Pero dónde voy a parquear? No tengo dinero para hacer
She
el
tells me
parqueo.
that I'm parking on the grass and that is also a violation. Where am I going to park?
The officer just showed you
El oficial
where you
acaba de
can park,
mostrarle a usted en qué lugar tiene que parquear.
okay?
¿Está bien?
Just do that, stay off the grass and stay off your front door.
Quiere decir que
And,
esté fuera del
um,
pasto y
there should be
fuera
no more
de la
violations,
entrada.
okay?
Entonces no tendrá una violación. ¿Está bien?
All
Okay,
right, ma'am.
okay.
¿Con qué dinero voy a hacer eso? Si no tengo dinero, ¿cómo voy a hacer el parqueo?
I don't have money. How am I going to build a parking spot?
It's already there. We
Señora,
showed it to you.
Señora, no tiene que hacer ningún
okay,
parqueo, está
okay,
ahí mismo, allá
okay.
con Okay.
Okay, you don't have to
Thank
build anything. It's already there.
No
Okay.
tiene que
All
construir
right.
nada, está
Thank you
ahí.
so much.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Have a good evening.
Welcome.
All right.
Gracias, señor.
The next case is item number 28, Evelyn Colon, Officer Ernst Baptiste, case number CEBPR 2015-00104. And for the record, this customer has item number 29, case number CEFAW 2015-00055, and it's Officer Ernst Baptiste.
Good evening.
Good evening.
All right. What is your name, ma'am?
My name is Evelyn Colon.
All right.
Ernst Baptiste, City of Miami, Code Enforcement Officer. Case was cited back on October the 1st, and we were called after we received a police report from a tenant that was living on a on a two-story building, and we got the report, and then we responded. When I went to the property, and then I searched Miami-Dade property appraiser page, and it shows that it's a single-family unit, although it's two-story, but that building was split, and it was rented with someone living downstairs, and then someone else was living upstairs. And there's a code that called zone prohibited use. You cannot.
Hold on. What case are we on? Because that's not what I have before me.
Which one? Is it
Item
FAW?
Item number 28, case number CEBPR 2015-00104. Evelyn Colon.
Oh, the building without permit. She has a few cases with me. This one is, she was stockholding the property, and I advised her, I spoke to her many times. I advised her that she would need to go to the city and then pull a permit so she can do the work. And she told me that she was painting her house, that she wasn't gonna pull the permit to do the job.
Ma'am?
I was just touching the house. I explained to him, and he said it was okay. And then he went back, and my neighbors all the time, I work for the school board, calls me and says, "You got visitors again." And I went to the house, and I tell him, I'm just doing it, just half of a wall, because I had some tenants there that messed up the downstairs. It's just like a little apartment. So I told him, I said, look, he went up to me, I said, look, I'm gonna evict them. I went through court, and I took him out. I said, I have to have some surgery. Could you please give me some time where I could, get on my feet? I came down here to the city. They said that in October they were gonna give some paint. So I came down, and the lady says, look, the paint finished. I asked him, I'm a widow, I'm trying to make it. I said, I'm doing it little by little, and he knows it. He asked me to cut some bushes down. I did, and I told him, look, I'm doing whatever you tell me to do, and he knows it. So honestly, I talked to him, like he said, he talks to me various times. So I don't know what I'm doing here, because I am doing what he tells me to do.
Okay, so you're applying for the permit?
It's just like a wall, half a wall that I paint.
All right.
I will apply for it. I mean, I don't have no
Let
problem.
me see your photograph. What are we talking about?
She's stockholding the whole building.
Can I see a picture?
I don't have the picture because I explained to her that I'm gonna give her time. She told me she called me over the phone. I'm going to the city. I'm pulling the permit. And I said, fine, you will have time to pull the permit. She's stockholding the whole two-story building.
Here's the problem. You don't have a photograph. She's telling me it's one wall. You're telling me it's the whole building. So I need to be able to see what we're talking about.
If
I'm gonna reset this. Ma'am, if it's true that you are doing work on an entire building, the whole house,
I
then
know
you
I
need to-
have
You
to-
need
I've
to
been there.
use the 30 days that I'm giving you to pull the permit. Because if
Okay,
you
no
come
problem.
back here and the officer has his pictures that show me that you are in fact doing an extensive work on the property as he's testified, there's gonna be a problem because you
No.
just told me you're doing one wall.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. No problem. I would take out the permit, but he knows it, and like, I mean, he have go to the house several times.
All right, that's, you have another case. What's going on with that one?
it's that case was heard before. I spoke to her again, told her that the fence needed to be painted, and she didn't show up the last time we heard the case, and today I went by again. The fence is not painted.
That's when I called you, and I said, I'm sick, but just give me time, because I'm a widow, I'm by myself. I explained it to him. I said, it will get done, but I don't have the money just to go pay. I have to go out there and do the work myself. And me, by working 8 hours and coming home and do that, and not good in health, it's hard.
All right.
But I did spoke to him and tell him, please give me time.
Okay, I'm gonna allow the two cases to run together, so, I'll also reset it 30 days. Use your 30 days wisely,
Yes, ma'am.
okay? All right, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
The next case is item number 65, Nestor Gonzalez, Officer Monica Frederick, case number CEDSP 2015-0020, item number 65.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
What is your name?
Nestor Londono.
Hold on 1 second. 65.
Good evening, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Monica Frederick. This is a new case for depreciation of surrounding properties. This property previously came before the court for for different items, but we decided that we're going to do the depreciation for the surrounding properties due to the fact that this house is abandoned. It has some issues on the side and the rear of the property. The city constantly has to come out and do the maintenance for it, so. Is it on here?
Which property are we dealing with?
I think it's something wrong with that.
What is your
It's
name, sir?
Nestor Londono. Maybe I shouldn't be here. Now,
Huh?
maybe it's not my turn.
What?
I believe he's here for agenda item number 66. There, if you look further
We're
down,
doing 66 or
there's a Nestor
65?
Londono that's below the case that we're hearing.
For the record, it's item number 66, Nestor Londono, Officer Ernst Baptiste, case number CELSC 2015-0028, item number 66.
Okay. So you are Nestor Londono?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ernst Baptiste, City of Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case related to the swell area of property located at 540 Northeast 127th Street. We sent the notice for the property owner to repair the swell area in front of the property that is destroyed by a car parking there. And I posted the
Thank you.
property on 11/24/2015. And today I took pictures and the swell still look the same.
not
This is the
city
one.
that should do that.
No,
No.
it's you that maintain.
I got some pictures of my house, you wanna see them?
Okay, allow the officer to finish with his testimony, and I'll give you an opportunity, and we'll review your photographs. Okay, what am I looking at now?
The swell area in front of the property.
Okay. So what does he need to do, repair the grass?
Yes. He has a brand new, nice grass on the property itself, but the swell area where the cars are parked, it's destroyed.
Okay, you couldn't get me a better picture than this, because all I see is a little bit of the,
This is the property you're looking at,
right,
and this is the swell area. I have to stand in front of the property to look, because if I took it not the long way, it won't show the property. So I wanted to have the property in that picture to show you the swell area. There's a little bit of grass, and then the whole thing is, it's.
okay, so I'm looking at the whole,
That's
this
it.
whole area here.
That's correct.
Okay, so he needs to have grass,
Exactly.
and what's the alternative? If not
Uh,
grass, then what?
I've seen,
Excuse me, there is a tree that belongs to the city, all the roads are outside.
Okay,
And
all
you
right.
wanna see the
Yes,
rest of the
you have
pictures?
photographs that you want me to see? Did you show it to the officer?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's beautiful, and he keeps his grass
See
really
that-
green
yeah.
and nice.
There is a picture that belongs to my neighbors, the houses that is abandoned, you know, on my right side.
Okay, so this is,
Yeah,
okay,
that's,
this here, what am I looking at here?
can I come on?
Sure. And then you have to go back and testify again. What is this
Oh, that's
photograph?
the neighbors, I just took it. You can see.
This is your neighbor?
Yeah, that next.
Okay. But let's talk about your property, and you're doing a wonderful job keeping your grass
No, we've been there.
green and
We've
trimmed.
been living there for 30 years.
30
And
years?
this is the first time that, you know, I got this citation.
yes, it's true. It's the first time we receive a complaint about the whole strip of both sides, and I opened the violation for both sides of that street. The swell is bad, in bad shape, so everybody receive. It's not the only case I have today about the swell area.
Okay, so in other words, you're telling him that it's his responsibility to repair the grass?
To maintain the swell area, yes. If it's littered with bottle, papers, and trash, you have to clean it. If it's destroyed, unfortunately, they have to maintain it and then keep it nice. It's for the
Beautification of the
the
neighborhood?
yes.
All right, so what can he do now? Is what's the suggestion? What does he need to do?
He can reside it, we put grass back, or make it completely pebble walks.
Excuse
That-
me.
Yes,
You
sir?
know, there is the store, you know, on 6th Avenue and 5th, you know, the thrift store that all the cars that go there, they park on my block. Sometime when I get back from work, my
The swell area is blocked.
driveway is closed, so I called the police once. So there's no way I'm gonna put grass, you know, there.
Baptiste, before you were interrupted, I thought you were also talking about the alternative, which would be Pebble
Hold on,
Rock.
excuse
That
me,
would be,
the road is supposed to be paved, you know, was supposed to be paved this past June. It's all, you know, a lot of hole, you know, when it rains, it's all, you know, water, and I got some pictures here that I took today. You wanna see them?
Okay.
I feel that the suggestion, the alternative that Officer Baptiste would probably be most suitable for this property, which would be the Pebble Rock. I
Yes,
believe
that's
that would
correct.
be
That's the
um,
alternative.
a good material for a surface which is gonna see heavy traffic and parking.
That's the street, you know, in front of my house.
I think I'm having upside down, I'm sorry. Okay, all right, now I kind of have a better picture of, is this it? Is this your property?
Let me see.
Is this the swell area in front of your property? can't see. All right, if what he's showing me is correct, you want him to put rock pebbles here?
On this
Review the photograph and for the officer to review the
Yeah.
photograph.
Because it's such a poor picture, I can't really see in this photograph here to have an understanding. Where is he going to put? And you're telling me this is not the city's job to maintain this area, it's the property owners?
No,
Yes,
Your
Your
Honor, the code is
They cut the
very
grass, they
specific
have
and
to cut the
clear.
grass if they have grass. They have to clean it if it's littered, and they have to maintain it if it's not.
Okay, unless his picture, because it's showing me like
That's
the
a swell
road
area
area.
in front of the house.
Yeah, actually, his photos actually make the city's case as far as the deplorable condition that it's in.
It looks like it's running right into the road. It seems like it's part of the road unless I'm looking at the wrong photograph. So explain to Mr. Londono what he needs to do. I can't see.
I
Okay.
received the call at 5:20 down from your block, same side. The gentleman has the same issue, and he removed that little bed of grass that he has, and
Okay.
he replaced it completely with pebble walks. So this is
I
the
could do
choice
that.
that you have.
Can you do that, Mr.
I
Londono?
will, yes,
Okay, wonderful. Let me give you 30 days to do that.
okay, no problem,
Okay, sir. Thank you.
thank you.
Give this back to. so-
The next case is item number 74, Renee and Marianne Cyprin. Officer Monica Frederick, case number CEXP 2015-00336, item number 74.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
All right, please state your full name for the record.
Marian, Renee Marian Cyprian. My
Mar-
husband is died and
Say
father
that-
they come in there.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Speak into the microphone, so that we.
Her husband passed away in August, so I'll be
Okay.
translating with her. I'm her son's girlfriend.
Okay, we have a translator. We'll use our translator, but if you want to also speak.
I'll be able
in
to,
further-
as a witness. as
Sure.
well?
All right. My condolences, ma'am.
City of North Miami Co-Compliance Officer Monica Frederick. This is a new case in reference to the exterior of the property that needed to be painted. I've been working with the resident since I was aware that the husband had passed in August. Myself and Officer Hippolyte from North Miami Police Department went over to the property and we spoke to her as well as her son to advise them of the paint program that we do have here in the city. She did make an effort to come out to the city to go into the Community Planning and Development Department to be able to get her name on the list so that she can be able to obtain those services from the city. I also spoke with the son who stated that she does have a contractor on the property working on the interior who was working on the exterior as well, but due to the weather that has been happening lately, they haven't been able to go ahead and paint the property. They've just been trying to get everything done on the inside so that way when the rain stops and the weather calms down, they'll be able to paint the exterior. So if you would like to give her more time, I do not oppose.
All right, ma'am. I'm sorry for your loss. We're gonna work with you. I'm gonna give you more time, okay? And Officer Frederick will also work with you as she have been doing. So I'm going to table this for 90 days. All right, and if it's taken care of, then she's able to take it off calendar and you won't have to come back here. All right? Thank you, ma'am. Have a good night.
The next case is item number 40, Jacob Vincent, Officer Ernst Baptiste, case number CELSC 2015-00027, item number 40.
Is Jacob Vincent present? Is that the name? Jacob Vincent?
She doesn't speak English, she speaks Spanish.
Okay, honey, we're gonna give her a translator. Thank you. Handsome little man.
Ernst Baptiste, City of Miami Code Enforcement Officer. And this is again another case that was cited for the same street, for the same issue with this swale area being destroyed by car park on the swale. Property was posted on 11/24/2015. Initial case was open on September the 30th. Certified mail was sent out on the 20th of November. And our picture showing the swale.
Okay.
Este es el área del suelo al frente de su casa. Yes.
¿Y qué hay que hacer con eso?
What do I have to do?
Okay. Ma'am, what is your name? I didn't get your name.
Señora, ¿cuál es su nombre? A la juez.
Mi nombre es María Sosa.
María Sosa.
Sí, pero
María
mi esposo es
Sosa.
mi esposo Pablo Edis Carrazana, que él está en el trabajo y no ha llegado con
My husband is, ¿cómo se llama? Pablo?
Pablo Edis Carrazana.
Pablo Herrick Carrasano. He's my husband. He's at work.
I'm looking at the wrong thing. Did we say 40? Huh? So who's Jacob Vincent? So they're the new owners.
Ya yo se lo expliqué a la
Okay.
muchacha que este tiene el nombre de ¿cómo se llama? Apollo Vicente.
Well, I already explained to the young lady that this one comes with the name of Jacob Vincent.
Okay. But you are the new owners for this property, correct?
Ustedes son los nuevos dueños de la propiedad, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So do you understand what the violation is, ma'am?
¿Usted entiende la violación, señora?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, and do you understand what you need to do?
¿Usted entiende lo que tiene que hacer entonces?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to give you the same 30 days that I gave the other gentleman with the same problem.
Voy a darle los mismos 30 días que le di a otro señor que tenía el mismo problema. Yes.
Okay? So trying to get it done before that, and
Así que, si lo termina cuanto antes de todas formas,
that way Officer
entonces el oficial
Baptiste can close the
verificará,
case.
entonces puede cerrar ya el caso.
Pero él tiene que tiene que poner ahí hierba, que tiene que poner ahí en la foto que me enseñaron.
¿Cómo repita?
En eso, la foto que ustedes me enseñaron, eso que hay que poner ahí.
So in the picture that you showed me, what do I have to place on it? Grass?
Yes.
You have two options. You have grass and you have, is it gravel?
Tiene dos
Paperwork,
opciones. Puede poner o pasto o arena, que es una arena más gruesa.
Sí, pero mire, ahí por nosotros estamos cerca ahí, usted sabe de dónde viene el Rosada y el azul, ahí viene y parquean todos los días una cantidad de carros inmensa, que usted sabe que eso también acaba con la grama y con todo.
What happens that in that area, there's a number of people with cars that park in that area, and that kills any grass that I can plant.
So maybe your best option is the gravel?
Entonces tal vez la mejor opción sería para usted poner la arena más gruesa que ella, que se llama gravel. Okay.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Gracias.
Sí, sí.